50,000 Israeli soldiers, they are all trapped inside Gaza. Now, why? This is the video I want to share with you first. As you can see here, Muslim nation, they snub US proposal on post-war Gaza. No, the post-war is a propaganda word. Okay, everything you read, you have to understand and justify and verify and do your research and do your digging before you come to a conclusion. Post-war, what does it mean post-war? When this war will end? Obviously, this is a war of attrition according to Israel, that this war is going to go on until they clear Gaza of Hamas. That means this is a war of attrition. They want to drag it on for as long as it takes. And also at the same time, Hamas is ready for months, for several months, to defeat IDF forces, to liberate Gaza. So why US is talking about post-war management or taking control of Gaza by these Muslim countries, so-called Muslim countries, after the war? Why they're talking about this is because they are being sent. Israel, Netanyahu sent Biden. He sent US to Sisi to negotiate a deal, to tell him, Sisi, please take over Gaza, take control of Gaza, because if you don't, then we are trapped. All of our soldiers are trapped inside of Gaza, and we are going to be annihilated completely. We're facing this decimation of our entire troops, so please take control of the city of Gaza. It is not about post-war. It is right now. Why I'm talking about this in this fashion? Why I'm saying right now? Well, because take a look at this report. I mean, you can clearly see what it means. So Muslim nations snub the Sisi government. They told we are not going to be taking control of Gaza, and we are not going to eliminate Hamas because Hamas is part of Gaza, and they must be included in any kind of negotiation, any kind of future plan of the Palestinian people. Now, the problem with this kind of snub, obviously, is because the country Egypt, and also, I mean, not Syria so much, but Egypt, they receive a lot of military aid. So if they reject US's offer, they will be facing sanctions. They will be facing aid cut from US. But even with that, they are saying, no, we will not help you solve this problem, because Egypt knows this is the end of Israel. The only way Israel can come to an end is through Hamas, is through this conflict. Egypt, they are fed up with their plots, because remember, right now Israel wants all of the people of Gaza to be pushed towards Sinai mountain region. Egypt, they say, if one person from Gaza comes to Sinai, we are going to be declaring war against Israel. Means Israel will be violating the sovereignty of who? Of Egypt. So with all of these threats, sanction and future more aid in the future, Egypt is still saying, no, we are not going to be welcome in Gaza. We are not going there. We will not welcome any kind of proposal for us to go to Gaza. Now let's take a look at this video a little bit more. You can clearly see that Bashar al-Assad is also being discussed now. Bashar al-Assad is in the picture. Now this is significant. So CIA director, he told Sisi, please take control, because Israeli, they are facing annihilation in the hand of Al-Qassam Brigade, Abdul Fattah. Sisi said, please, Hamas needs them to help maintain security at the border with Gaza. Because, again, without Hamas, they will not be able to have a Gaza, have a Palestine. Sisi and the head of Egyptian intelligence had discussed the proposal with Burns, so William Burns, the CIA officials. Now, he visited, and also looks like US, who is against Bashar al-Assad, now they are also begging Bashar al-Assad, can you please take over, please control Gaza, please have somebody, please go to Sisi, beg him, ask him to take control. Maybe we will reconcile with you, because this is a great opportunity that has been given to Bashar al-Assad to come into the mainstream geopolitical matters. but obviously Bashar al-Assad, he is with Iran. If he does go with US at this point, he's going to be assassinated by Iran. Make no mistake. Now I want to talk about, since I'm talking about Iran, I want to share this new video emerging that talks about Iran issuing new threats, and they're saying we are going to be destroying US's military in the region. So this video that you're seeing right now here, this video is being published by looks like Yemeni Houthis, and they have destroyed a US drone. So this is a significant development that these Houthis are coming out with all their weapons to destroy the drones used by this drone, especially used by US military. So US is also at the same time facing this crisis themselves, because US is like, okay, Israel, you are gonna go to ruin, because US is already seeing the end of Israel. Okay, they're seeing the end of Israel, and this is why perhaps they're not engaging with Netanyahu in any kind of conversation, in any kind of dialogue. In fact, Anthony Blinken, he is actually keeping distance. Biden keeping distance. Biden is actually publicly rejecting Netanyahu's plan in Gaza. So US is saying that the end of Israel is inevitable, because a nation cannot survive by bombing hospitals and churches and mosques and killing innocent babies. A nation cannot survive like this. It's impossible. Oppression cannot go on forever. Biden, US, they're saying the end of Israel, and Israel, obviously they don't see it, but it's coming. So US is saying now that, look, Israel, we cannot really have faith in them anymore. Netanyahu is crazy. He's lunatic. He's a narcissistic person. We are also facing existential threat. We're also facing existential threat, because now Hezbollah, Iran, they are launching missiles against US targets. This drone attack by Houthis is a very, very important and significant, it's a turn-off event, to be honest with you, because this is the first time we're hearing that US's military assets are being also targeted, and they have been successfully destroyed. Make no mistake, this is just the beginning of the war. More escalation is coming. Okay, more and more proxies going to be joining in. Iran already declared war on US, and they are supplying arms to Houthis and all these proxies to fight US, and in this case they have been successfully able to shoot down a drone. So this is a war. This is a declaration of war against US, because the moment you destroy a military asset of a country, you are declaring a war against that country. Okay, and this is exactly what is happening, especially against US. You cannot touch their military assets. They are gonna come after you. Now, Al-Qassam brigades ambush Israeli troops. So when I said in the beginning of this video that 50,000 is Israeli troops, how many Israeli troops are in Gaza right now? Can you give me a number? Please let me know in the comment section below. But the point here is that, take a look at this video. Al-Qassam fighters, they ambush Israeli troops coming in Hindustan Times. I find this news channel to be very, very reliable, because they give you facts. And so according to this new information, 5 more Israeli soldiers were declared dead in fighting in Gaza Strip. 5 more Israeli soldiers. How many soldiers died in the last few days? I mean, they are giving us numbers 39, 40, but they are hundreds in numbers. Israeli forces, IDF forces, they don't dare to fight Hamas or Al-Qassam brigade face to face. They use aerial bombing, those fighter jets. And this is how they kill innocent people, and they don't care. As I said, heavy fighting is underway between militants led by Hamas and Israel's ground forces. Heavy fighting. And Israel is, on the other hand, saying, oh, we have eliminated Hamas. Hamas claimed to have ambushed Israeli soldiers in Zohar Adik neighborhood. And they are being ambushed everywhere. The military wing of Hamas said they have ambushed Israeli forces with a shell. Again, Israel is going to deny that kind of report, saying that no, nothing happened. IDF soldiers are neutralizing Hamas, but on the ground is a completely different picture. And the reason for that is because it's not just Hamas who are fighting fiercely against the Zionist regime, but also the help of Allah is there. The oppression, the people who make dua, a lot of things are happening. Supernatural events are happening. Things are happening, and Israeli IDF soldiers, I said in my other video,